Episode 104 at the Ear Motel. And Ethan, there has been a big thing that's just happened in the news.
Yes, there has
Mr.
been.
Donald J. Trump has tried to be assassinated.
Well, he didn't try to be assassinated.
Someone tried to assassinate him.
They did.
And
They failed.
they did fail. And holy moly, this man has, as some have been saying, God has saved his life.
Well, you can say that for sure. But
The man has turned his head and was looking right, and that saved his life. Skimmed across. Have you seen the photos of
Yeah,
where the shooter was
yes,
compared to where the stage was?
I have seen it, yes.
I don't understand how they didn't have these surrounding buildings locked down
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
for the potential or a previous president. And this man is like, I think him living has put his people are going to be following him harder.
I reckon so.
Yeah.
I definitely reckon so.
And the way he went and put the fist
Yeah.
up afterwards, that was like insane.
Yeah, he's like, I'm him.
He is him.
He oh shit, what I was gonna say.
People, did you hear that some people were saying that they were trying to say to either the police or the CIA or whatever that
Yeah.
they were pointing out that there's that guy up there?
Yeah, and they weren't really listening. That's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad.
Apparently,
Yeah.
some people saw a man like bear crawling on the roof with a rifle,
See, yeah.
and they did nothing about it. Next minute,
he nearly. I'm surprised he's alive. To be quite honest,
it's pretty crazy. I reckon it's crazy that he missed, but you were saying it's crazy that he did get hit.
Well, I feel like someone also said after he shot the other people, he was dead within like a second or something.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Well, at first I didn't realize that the shots had came from that far. I don't know. I think it's like if he had his head looking forward, the bullet would have went straight through the middle of his head, which is like
It killed you instantly.
Yeah. So I don't think the guy actually did a bad shot.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. You think just because he moved his head or he was looking that way?
Because he was looking that way, that the bullet.
But he was
skimmed
he was looking that way for a while though.
Yeah.
So why didn't he wait till he was back there?
I thought he was still moving a bit.
I'll have to rewatch. But
Man got hit in the ear
bro,
with a bullet.
yeah, and he's still alive. He's still got his ear.
Yeah.
It must have just grazed it.
Yeah, but being just grazed and taking the whole ear out is less than a millimeter.
I know.
And man was nearly dead within a couple mils.
Yeah,
few mils.
it's actually insane.
It's insane.
I don't know if people are understanding, like, this is like a big time in history.
That's what I'm saying
like
too.
a failed attempt
At assassinating
a
someone.
president.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking too. I honestly think this will change the course of like how America runs for. I was thinking some time.
Oh, it
because,
could, definitely could.
Because the thing, like if.
What would have happened if he did die?
Well, that's what I'm thinking too, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking like just in the fact of like now that they didn't kill him successfully, I think he's probably gonna win.
Yeah, because it seems like he was more powerful now.
Yeah.
Or like,
But then the thing is, if he did die, he's not going to be president.
no.
So then, yeah.
I don't know. But
I think it's changed like America and how they're going to, like how America's going to act for a bit of time.
look, it's been over the news a fair bit, but imagine how much it would have been if he did die.
And it's crazy because we're allowed to see the footage of him because he didn't get shot in the head.
Yeah, where
If he died, they probably would have been trying to get everything off.
Yeah, for sure. How cool was it how he just... It
was so interesting how
he was yelling out, "Fight!"
I thought it was like so interesting how he like goes, he like touches his ear and he's like, "What's this?" And like,
Yeah.
and I got shot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
Do you think he will do any more? Apparently, someone was saying that he wanted to continue the rally, the speech.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't heard that.
I heard that. Do you think he will do any more outside
Rallies?
Rallies.
No, definitely. I think they'll just up the security a bunch. Yeah. Hey, when do they vote? It's in November, I
I
think.
think so.
Bro, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Did you see?
I don't see how. I think he's probably going to win.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Did you see what Joe Biden mucked up the other day?
Another one. What was this one?
He was.
I probably did.
Yeah, he was commending Ukraine's president
Oh, right.
or prime minister. I think they have a prime minister. I don't know.
Yeah.
And saying how tough, courageous, good of a leader he is.
Yeah.
About how they're obviously fighting against Russia, and he calls him up to the stage and he calls him President Putin.
What?
Yes, he calls him the wrong name.
And
the guy
that's trying to kill him.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look.
But
he did quickly
he does lack a little bit of his speech in the speech department.
Yeah. Do you reckon he'll be? Is it stood down? I don't know what the terms are.
Someone was telling me that he has to choose to.
Really?
Yeah.
He can't be voted out.
I think it's like too late. So I don't think he will.
I'm keen to because
I see. What's crazy to me? Where I was thinking, I was like, this person who tried to assassinate Trump.
Yeah.
He thinks that. Well, I'm assuming that he thinks that America will function better without him as the president. That's what I'd assume is his thought process, or who he's with.
It depends if he was just a bounty hunter, or was it him on his own right doing that? He could have been. That could have been paid.
True, but I feel like sounds funny. I think even a bit. That guy must have known that he was probably going to die though. So I don't think he would be a bounty hunter though, because a bounty hunter is wanting to survive.
Yeah, for sure. But there's people out there that will do that knowing they'll die for their families to get paid.
Oh yeah, maybe true. I didn't think of it like that.
But it could. No, I'm not saying it's not your.
My thought is that the person was thinking, I need to do this for my country.
True.
That the guy thinks Donald Trump's going to destroy their country. And to me, it's just like, hang on, he's already been a president.
Yeah.
Country didn't collapse.
No.
Does he really need to die?
It doesn't seem that fair, does it?
No.
Or logical.
No.
And some would argue, I don't know all the facts.
No.
You probably know a bit more than me, that his term was actually one of the best.
Well, apparently, this is just some of the stats that I hear, is that the economy was a lot better when he was in charge, probably because he's a businessman at first. And then two,
no new wars.
There was no new wars.
Yeah.
And I don't want to dive too much into it, but I believe the reason why he's thought of building the wall is to try to keep his own citizens of America safer, and to know exactly who's in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they still do allow legal immigrants.
Yeah.
It's just they don't allow illegal immigrants.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And I've seen some children of illegal immigrants fighting for their parents, saying they contribute to society.
I've seen those videos too.
But the problem is they've came in. It's like some would argue in terms of imagine someone coming into your house and just saying oh, I'm a good person and I want to contribute, but well, I didn't want you to come in the first place.
Yeah. It's like someone breaking into your home to do the dishes for you.
Yeah. And it's like, I didn't want you to come in.
Yeah.
It's a very controversial topic, I would say.
Yeah, it definitely is. definitely is.
But then again, and there's a big difference between an illegal immigrant and then a refugee. Because a refugee is trying to flee a country of war or some sort of, I don't know if it's being paid to do certain things or getting used as a person.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Um,
Like trafficking or something.
yeah. And an illegal immigrant, I don't think they are putting themselves to the government to say that they're here, and that's what's
Yeah, they're trying to go unseen.
yes. And then because of that, I think they do more. I don't know all the facts, but like they do cash work, and they don't want to, and that means they're not actually paying taxes.
That's right.
So then are they actually? They're not as much as you would think contributing to society.
Yeah.
If they're trying to avoid taxes,
They're doing the work, but they're not
paying the country.
Yeah.
Just some things, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm educated enough to speak too much on that topic.
No, I know some things, but then, yeah.
For starters, we don't even live there.
No, but
I am going there for a holiday.
that'll be good. But I can confidently say what happens in America affects the whole rest of the world.
Yeah, for sure.
Big time.
Definitely. Apparently, our dollar's getting better though.
Is it?
And I don't know if it was because of the events that happened today, or if it was past couple of weeks or something. I haven't actually looked at it, but it's just what I heard. But
well, we're not going to be voting for the American.
we won't be.
We won't.
We're not allowed.
No, you're right. I wonder what would happen if the rest of the world could vote for the American president. Maybe it does. It would just be interesting. Like, okay, it doesn't need to actually go into place.
Yeah, just to see.
I want to see
the poll.
What each country
thinks.
What they think.
Yeah.
And then I wonder if that would start to change the thoughts of the American people.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'd be interesting. I wonder if there's like a website out there.
There would
to
be.
See, like,
there definitely would be.
Yeah, there probably is. Like,
but
who are you voting for?
Just not everyone. Like the rest of the world don't know those
Don't
websites.
Yeah.
Or don't even try to look.
I want to look that. I might want to look that up just to see like what is the world thinking.
Yeah. Now, I've got a funny story to let you
be known on.
Yeah.
Be aware of. Yep.
It absolutely baffled me, and it only happened to me yesterday.
Must be a knee slapper,
mate. It wasn't a knee slapper. It was just like. It was literally what the F did I just witness?
Okay.
I was at the service station.
Yep. Can I know which one or not?
It doesn't really matter. It was a pie face.
Okay.
Near the Minor Dome.
Okay.
It's in Wendouree.
Yeah, close to Ali. Is it that survey? Is it the one across from?
No, different one.
Oh, different
one. And where do I even start?
Start somewhere.
There's this woman.
Yep, there's a woman.
That is patting a magpie.
Really?
There's this woman patting a magpie. Next minute, it flies into the store.
No.
Yes.
Gets food for her.
No. But she follows it in.
Yeah.
She somehow fucking grabs it.
Yeah.
So she's got a hold of the magpie in one arm.
I'm scared of magpies.
And her handbag in the other.
Yeah.
It gets better. She walks to her car.
Yeah.
And she takes it home.
No.
Yeah.
Put a magpie in a car?
She first was patting it, then she caught it, and then she took it home. Mate,
and you saw that, and you witnessed it. Like,
yes.
That's like a story that should be on the news.
Mate, I didn't know what to think.
Yeah.
I was like, what did I just see?
It makes me think, what would have you done in that situation if you were patting a magpie? Would you take it home and think, should it be a pet?
First of all, I'm not patting a magpie.
No.
I, unfortunately, don't really like them.
Yeah, no, neither. They swoop. And I don't like getting swooped.
Yeah, you're a bit afraid of the birds.
Yeah.
He's not a fan of the birds.
Not a big fan of the bird.
Seagull. They steal your chips.
Yeah, and birds a bit annoying. They're a bit of
They
a
squawk.
one of them. They'd probably be a rude animal if you haven't heard from episode 103.
Yeah, that's right.
What is the rudest animal?
Could have been a good title. Anyway, yeah, bro. What has she done with that magpie?
Well, I'm gonna think she hasn't taken it home to eat.
I
think
hope there wouldn't be a lot of meat on it.
no.
A lot of bones.
I'm either thinking she takes it home, introduces it to the house, and says, "This is your new home."
You reckon it's an inside bird now?
Well, I would like to think it isn't, but it's just like this is your safe space now. I'd like to think of her as the good person if she was patting it,
Mate.
and she literally put it under her wing.
Yeah. She looked a little intoxicated though at the time.
Was it a real bird?
Mate.
Definitely.
Yes.
Oh,
it
'cause it
flew
flew.
into the store.
Why did it go in the store?
I don't know. Probably to try and get away from this woman.
But it was accepting the pat, was it? Voluntarily or not?
Well, I think so.
I don't think she could have asked the bird
No,
what
definitely.
it wanted to do.
No. But it was just so crazy, bro.
Yeah. Imagine if they already had a previous
Relationship. They broke up.
Yeah.
And
No,
now
because
they're
you know
getting
that
back
one's
together.
like when someone has like a pet lion and then they get reintroduced in the wild like later and the lion comes up and they have this big reconnection.
Is that a movie?
No, it's the real thing you sometimes see.
Tiger King.
No. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes there's
I was more segueing onto that.
onto Tiger King.
Yeah.
What about Tiger King?
It was a good Netflix show.
That came out at the most perfect time for that
it did.
show.
Yeah.
The
It did numbers.
start of
COVID.
I think it was like, I wonder if it still could be one of the most ever watched shows
On Netflix.
I'm pretty sure it was massive when it first came out.
The COVID was such a funny time
Yeah.
where, like, if you used it to your advantage
Yeah.
instead of be sad about it, like, so many products came from that because there were so many struggles.
Yeah.
So people found solutions for those struggles.
Mm.
And,
Yeah.
like, Netflix, obviously, would be booming in that time because people are just binging shows because they can't do anything else. So, like, that was the perfect time. You know what I wish I invested in?
What?
Face mask companies.
Face mask companies.
Yeah. Obviously not now, but
No.
buy low, sell high type things.
Yeah. Well, the other day I was at the Salvos.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna have to put that out there. They're charging an arm and a leg for some things these days, and I'm
Bloody oath they are.
not about it. I thought
No.
it was meant to be. All their pieces are donated. I'm pretty sure
Every
single piece.
Every single
then-
piece.
And then
So it's 100% profit they're
so
making.
when I see a desk and it's got $100 on it, I'm sort of starting to think, what's going on here?
Hold on. I could get probably a cheaper one from
At Kmart. Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
And I saw this wooden coffee table, and when I say this coffee table was the most generic slab of wood that I've ever seen. It wasn't massive. Just top of 4 legs, $50. It was not even like a meter long coffee table.
Like, you could have whipped it up.
Yes, anyone could have whipped it up.
Yeah.
And I'm just starting to think, why are we trying to make money out here? I thought this was meant to be a place you come in, you get like 5 shirts for $10. They're all $2 shirts.
Yeah.
You get a little crockery for like $1. Like, it's all meant to be, nothing should be more than like $5 or $10.
Yes. No, never.
No, I've thought back when I was younger, and you'd go into these Vinnie's Salvos, and you walk out with a toy that you got for like $2 or $3,
Mate, sometimes it was in the cents.
and a DVD,
Yeah.
like a Top Gear special,
Top Kiss.
Top Gear special DVD.
Mate, I used to love going in there and just get some 50-cent hats.
Oh, the hats.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't know what they're thinking. Why they're trying to make so much money?
Yeah. Surely, because it's gone up. do you
They've
reckon-
only got they only have like 1 or 2 staff members, and they're
And
probably on.
they're
some
volunteers.
Probably some are volunteer, or some could be on the most minimumest wage. So
Most would be volunteers.
Why are we trying to make a profit out here, guys?
It's because the Salvos are actually,
Not for profit.
I think they claim to be.
I've heard some. Did you know? I'm pretty sure Rolex is meant to be like not for profit.
No.
There's companies out there that claim themselves as not for profit,
Yeah.
and they're definitely
Making money.
for profit.
Yeah, but the thing with non-for-profits is that, I don't know if people know, is they just put their wages really, really high, so they still make a butt ton of money.
Oh, the owners, they're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, 300,000. Yeah. Or
More. And they take all the money just so they finish out on $0.
It's pretty. And then they can probably claim like tax for donating.
Everyone can.
Yeah, I know, but imagine them. They could.
And I'm pretty sure there's a percentage for companies like that because all their money's supposed to be donated to like charity, because that's a charity, Salvation Army.
Yeah.
And but I think the actual money that gets donated to the people that need it, or whatever it gets used for like food or whatever, or clothes, it's like 20% only.
Yeah, it's sometimes a bit sad. And I was thinking, like, when I saw like this desk for $100 in Salvos, I was thinking to myself, if I was the person that donated this desk, I was thinking like someone might like
actually
someone that's like quite struggling might want to come into a place like this to get a desk or something.
Yeah.
And like they don't have $100 to spend on a desk. They might have like $15 or $20. And then I was just thinking, like, if that was me, I'm like, God, I could have sold this for $50 on Facebook Marketplace,
and you would have got the money as well.
I would have got the money, and I'm giving it away cheaper.
That's right.
And then you could, if you really wanted to, then you could donate the $50 to a donation company or a fundraiser or something or whatever it is.
Yes.
So then you've done more good.
And then it's a tax write-off as well.
And then you say, yeah. So what we're saying is we need to cancel out the middleman, which is Salvos.
Yeah, but it's a great place.
I don't want to be the what?
It's a good place to just get
that item,
because there's multiple items there.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what's good though, Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace, yeah. I've been sending you a couple coffee machines, but you didn't really jump on them.
No, I did share it to our mother.
Oh, which one? The most
which
one.
which mother?
No, not which mother. Which
which coffee machine?
Yeah, just
the Black Breville.
And what'd she say?
She said, "We've got no counter space." So that's her answer to all of them. She wants them. I think she wants one like us or me.
Yeah.
But not till the kitchen reno's done.
Oh, is that
Speaking
right?
of renos, but that will come after the ad break. Just want to say a quick shout out to our two brands, RKLS and Vintage Zip. You can find all of their items on our website, rklsclothing.com, or follow them on Instagram at rkls.clothing and at Vintage Zip.
And make sure to follow the Ear Motel by subscribing on YouTube or following on Spotify or Apple Podcasts to stay up to date to all the latest episodes. So let's get straight back into this episode.
Speaking of renovations, the floors have been done.
Yes.
Redone.
Yes.
We've got
it's getting a bit more modernised.
It is getting a little bit modernised. We've got what are they called? Vinyl flooring.
Yeah. So we originally had white tile.
White tile. Cold as
fuck. Yeah, and didn't look the greatest.
Well,
it wasn't terrible.
I personally don't mind tiles.
Yeah, but when you think about it, how it looks now, so they got a thin layer of concrete.
People don't go to discos anymore.
What?
Because we're not in the 70s or 80s anymore.
Yeah.
Is that when tiles were popular?
I don't know. I don't know. But they got a thin layer of concrete to sort of like smooth and flatten everything out.
Yeah.
And then they've got the hybrid, which is like the vinyl floor planks.
The hybrid.
Yeah, I think that's what they sort of called it. It's because it's not the floating floorboards.
It's not. No.
It's the vinyl wooden floorboards.
Okay.
And it looks elite.
Mate, it's fucking grouse.
That's what we got at our home, but the ones at the parents' house, a little bit lighter in colour, a little bit bigger plank as well. And they look elite.
Mate, the house looks probably...
Looks a lot more
20
modern.
years newer.
It looks a lot newer.
Yeah.
And then they got some nice carpet.
Yeah, it's very good carpet.
Yeah, because I recently actually went and looked at some new homes just to get some inspiration for my home.
A little bit inspo.
Yep.
Wait. Yeah. All right, well.
And then you can definitely tell carpet, which is good carpet versus shit carpet.
Like cheap versus.
Like in my home, cheap carpet.
See, I don't mind this.
Oh well, because it's newish, but it's like the cheap new carpet.
Is it?
Yes.
You like the stuff we got?
Yeah, that's like expensive looking carpet.
Is it?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I went into the homes and that was like the
main one.
It's like rug type. It's like
Yeah, it feels good underfoot.
Yeah, and because it's got the new underlay, which is the sponge sort of stuff, and it's soft. It's soft,
but
it's nice.
What's annoyed me a little bit is
what's annoyed you?
Just at my door.
Oh yeah,
is a bit not fully,
flush.
Yeah,
it's a bit raised,
and we need that fixed.
Yep,
because that's that spot where it's
gonna start flicking up.
It's gonna start flicking up, and we've just got it. You'd expect it to be
perfect. Yeah,
at least 95%.
To me, that vinyl work. When I saw it the first time, I'm like, that is done real well.
Yeah, it is.
That's been cut real well.
Well, the carpet actually pissed me off a little bit.
The carpet, yeah.
There's a few bits where they've cut a little short, I reckon.
Yeah, which is not ideal because carpet.
And once you cut it, you can't add it.
You can, but it just,
you
might not always look great. Like we're our living room, in the second living room where they've got the carpet. That's one big piece.
Yeah.
So don't cut short.
No. And they did a little bit, some bit. But I don't want to point it out to make them upset.
Yeah. Nah.
But it does look really good.
It looks elite.
So what renovations do you want to do here?
Well, I was looking more at like in newer homes, they've got like sort of like this wood paneling.
Yeah, the VJ panel board. VJ panel board.
That's the V groove.
Yeah, the VJ.
VJ. What was the other one? It was like I can't remember it.
We got VJ.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
So they have like stuff like that on the walls. Yes. Or it's like behind the bed head. And then some of that looks nice. Yeah, and some colours and stuff.
Colours.
Yeah, like a lot on the newer builds, sort of like that greenish colour. They got a lot of green going on these days.
Yeah,
a little bit of grey.
No, yeah, earthy tones.
Yeah, and that's what we like too.
Yeah, same. So what you're gonna do? Are you gonna get some more VJ?
I think for the master, and we're gonna don't know when. But at some stage, it'll come along around at some stage. It's the built-in wardrobe in the master bedroom.
Yeah, what about it?
And then so I'm going to build it around the TV. I'm going to build a...
Well, it's not going to be a walk-in, is it?
No, it's going to be a built-in...
Yeah.
You
want that,
wardrobe.
Do you?
Yeah, because I'm going to make a second bathroom.
Where?
In the walk-in robe at the moment.
Is it big enough?
It's massive, brother. Yeah. Really big. It'll get one of the big showers in there.
My only problem with my only problem with a built-in wardrobe is it puts a limit on how big your TV can be.
Well, currently there's a 65-inch TV in 55-inch. Sorry,
it's big. Yeah,
and it could be smaller.
But is it going to be set back a little bit?
What?
The TV into it? Like, does that look good?
That's cool. That's why you have it on a
to make it flush.
Yeah, I can just like bring it forward.
Yeah, do that.
But I don't know if I also want to have like it can be closed off so it looks like the whole thing is a wardrobe.
But then if you want to use it, you have to open doors.
But it can be one where it goes around.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's still flush.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So then on the sides of the TV, it's going to be like you open and you've got your hanging space, and then all underneath it's going to be.
And when's this happening?
Oh, over the next 5 years.
Oh, 5 years. Yeah. Look, hey, I found a very good park. Well, you saw it.
I know. I was down when I was walking down the
display village,
and I'm like, what are those basketball rings?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, hang on, there's three of them. There was 3 of them.
Did you hang off them?
No, I only went to the end of I didn't go over there. But I took a photo and I was going to show you.
There's a pub track for like bikes and scooters and that.
Yeah.
Or skateboards or whatever.
Bloody hell.
Some gym equipment, playground. I would definitely live in that area.
Yeah.
Just personally.
They got some nice stuff there. Bloody oath. I'm gonna have to get onto the council about where I'm living. We got a tennis court though.
In the backyard?
Not in our yard.
Yeah, where?
Well, nearly our backyard.
Oh, because we were talking about the parks earlier, and
What? We're
trying
talking
to say
about the
this
parks
one-
now.
Yeah, and you're trying to because I was trying to say this one's heaps better.
Yeah. Well, the park I've got just around the corner from mine, not even a block. It's literally a couple 100 meters. Yeah. Has an oval, a pump track, a tennis court.
I'd even call that a BMX track.
A BMX track.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably would. Not. Yeah, it's not a pump track. It's probably a BMX track.
Yeah.
It's got a tennis court.
You take that.
Needs a little bit of work, but me and Liv, Ross, Kat, and I went for a hit of tennis the other day.
Yeah.
That was good fun.
How's your serve?
We can't play.
Yeah.
But
it's a hard sport.
It's a hard sport. But we were there for like nearly an hour, probably an hour or so.
Yeah.
And it was fun. And we had all the dogs, so they were chasing the balls.
I feel like tennis is a sport where it's easy to be okay at.
Yeah.
But it's also very hard to be elite at.
That's like golf.
No, actually, I feel like golf is just hard.
Yeah, no, true. Easier to be.
No,
it's easier to be okay at tennis than it is to be okay at golf.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's hard to be decent at golf.
True.
And it's extremely hard to be.
And you want to know want to know the other thing as well. Tennis, a lot cheaper than golf.
That's right.
Golf is expensive sport if you want to get clubs and bag and just a membership and lessons because you're gonna need them.
How much prize money is there in golf?
Oh, there'd be a lot for the best of the best.
Yeah, but there's a lot in golf. So is it actually
a lot
smarter?
In tennis, do you mean?
In tennis, sorry, yeah. So is it smarter to take up tennis than golf? And they travel around the world as well.
If I was young, I would have tried to be
tennis player.
Well, I would have liked to. I think I would have liked to have done a sport that was individualized. I think we've said this. I don't know if it was on the pod or just in
You've
general.
definitely brought it up around the dinner table before.
Yeah, it's like parents, what were you doing?
I'm joking. We never eat around the dinner table. We were at the couch.
Yeah, that's a bit of a controversial topic in itself. Should people eat every single time around the dinner table?
Do we want to talk about this now or save for next week?
We can talk a little bit about it now.
All right.
Thoughts on eating around the dinner table versus at the
look.
Does it depend on where your dinner table is situated in
Can you
accordance?
see the TV?
Can you see the TV?
Should you?
Should you be watching the TV?
That's right.
As you eat dinner.
Look, I don't think there's a right and wrong answer.
Yeah.
I do because the thing is, we sat around the TV and on the couches growing up as kids, but we still all communicated and talked about our days and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not like we were just watching TV, not talking to each other.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But I don't because when I go to Phoebe's, we're always at the dinner table.
Yeah. Can you see the TV?
You can.
Is the TV on?
It is on, but we don't watch it though.
Yeah. It's because at our house, the dining room, you can't see the TV
at
our parents' house.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit.
What do you do here?
Probably mostly the couch. Which is, but the thing is as well, sometimes our dining table has like stuff on it.
Yeah.
Like washing and stuff. So then it's like, oh, well, why am I going to eat at the dining table when it's got like, but I should be putting that away straight away. So, there's a few things.
Yeah.
And there's only two of us. Like, it's not like we're...
Yeah, sitting, having a big family dinner.
Yeah. And then again, like, we don't always have dinner together because of like work, because I'm like a shift worker.
Yeah. I do rate though, like, I really want to do like a monthly, ideally weekly or fortnightly, like a family meal.
Would you?
Yeah.
With me?
Or when we're all older.
Oh, right.
Just to stay close.
Maybe,
but
probably
it'd be hard with timing.
Yes. More than likely, monthly is going to be a lot easier than either weekly or fortnightly.
That's right.
Good
Sunday roast.
Last Sunday of every month.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I'd probably be open to that.
And then we just rotate.
Oh, venues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that? rotate.
What? That's sit and rotate.
What?
Sit on it and rotate.
Start at yours, then mine, then the parents, then yours.
Yours?
Yeah.
Where are you living?
Oh no, once I have one.
Oh right.
That's when we'll start it.
Oh right.
Yeah. So 2030.
Not for a little while.
Joking. Yeah. If you had to pick one roast, you picking chicken, lamb, beef?
I like chicken.
You like chicken?
Chicken is a nice meat.
Very protein dense as well.
It is. Chicken. You know, another funny story actually is when I was talking to the guys the other day when we were having some dinner. Was I think our generation has grown up on our parents liking to cook the steak and the chops to
Billio.
to Billio. to it being.
Oh, your mates the same, are they?
Yeah. They're like, whenever they had like chops, it's like it was tough. It's like you had to put sauce or gravy on that
to be able to chew it. Yeah.
And if you didn't eat it within the first couple of minutes, you would
the list is fucked.
You would have been like ripping it off the fork.
You can't use your knife and fork and knife. I had to pick them up.
Yeah. Now, like these days, we're like, give it to us bleeding.
Look, I don't love it like really red.
No, and I don't want it to
medium rare.
Yeah, I'm a medium rare type of guy too. Yeah, I don't want it to really, when I'm like pushing on it, blood comes out. But I like it when
it's not blood. It's meat
like
juices.
Meat juices.
Yeah.
I like it to be soft.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I like it soft too.
Yeah, but back in the day, sometimes you'd get a
mate.
It's Ross was like, "Do you want it well done or well done?"
I actually hated steaks as kids.
Yeah,
I always liked the chop though.
It's funny because I was not the chop bloke.
Yeah.
So you've been the bone bloke and I've been the non-bone. Same with the chicken.
Because what I liked about the lamb chop was it had that fat.
Yeah, a little bit on the outside. Yeah,
and then a bit of barbecue sauce. Good.
Yeah.
But the steak, the problem with the steak.
Yeah.
First of all, it was well done. It was tough.
Yeah, true.
And they never. I don't want to flame our parents because obviously they paid for it all. They put food. They still put food on the table for me.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like the meals that we had.
Yeah.
The meat and veg, like every single.
Very nutritious.
Yeah.
But come on, use some salt and pepper. Yeah. Because how I cook a steak, I'm putting salt and pepper on it before I cook it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, giving it season.
Yeah, I'm seasoning the steak.
Yeah.
Yeah, good man. Letting it get up to room temp.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Bit of garlic butter. Sheesh.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Went out for lunch today. Went to, I think it's called Hecco in Mexico.
Yeah. It's on Sturt.
Personally, I'd recommend mild. Because
even their milds,
had a bit of kick to it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've been there before, and you're left there with a spicy lip.
Yeah, and the tongue and everything. So, but good food.
You don't want to go. You don't want to go there if you've got a couple of ulcers.
No, did you?
Oh no, I'm just thinking it would flare them up.
And I really like that type of they call them tacos, and it's like it's a soft shell taco.
Yep.
And it's not a burrito.
Yeah.
It's a soft shell taco.
A tortilla.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And we had, they were good.
Yeah. And what nachos did you say? Nachos?
We had because Liv is a bit dairy free. We had the vegan nacho bowl thing.
Were they good?
Yeah, no, they were pretty good. But definitely a big taco dude.
There you go.
Episode 104.
Episode 104. Getting in. Just keep listening.
Yeah. And we don't condone any violence towards
anybody.
Anybody.
No, we don't. I like to think that everyone deserves to be living.
Peace and love.
Yeah, peace and love.
And we'll finish it with that, I reckon.
Yeah.
Episode 104. Thanks for staying and listening.
Hey, see ya.